In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can become a pro inside of Battlegrounds X incredibly quickly. I'll mainly be showing you how you can level up your abilities really quickly, how you can level up your player level, and also how to get tons of rebirth points incredibly quickly, even if you are free to play. Now, the first thing I'll be talking about is how you can level up your character quickly. Now, the first bit I would like to say this is the pay to win part. There's a couple things you can do to level up way quicker than a normal player. First of all, the thing I would highly suggest is by getting the VIP Game Pass. The times to experience gain is the most useful thing you can ever get. Trust me, this will make your game so much easier. If you're gonna buy something, buy this. That and maybe Star Magnet. Star Magnet's kind of cool, but it's more of just like a slight little bit of help. That, and you can also get that plus 50% experience gain boost from the spawn if you join the Discord. You can do that once a day for 30 minutes, and it's pretty helpful. And also, if you're rebirthing, put points on experience gain. This speeds up your leveling. First of all, I would recommend if you're just trying to grind levels exclusively, you don't care about ability stars or fighter levels, just go around and punch stuff. Don't worry about using abilities, because abilities do not give you experience. As you can see, if I use this ability, I get no experience on the bottom bar, as you can see. But if I punch it, I do get experience. So the experience bar goes up even higher every single time I punch something. Now, you can either do that with obstacles around the map, or my favorite way to do it is by going up to high-level bosses. Like, I literally was fighting, like, Daycoat level, like, 30 or whatever as soon as I got Susuno. I was just, like, hitting Dayco as a low level, and he never dies, but you get tons of experience without having to worry about running around too much. By the way, if you are new to the game and you just don't have anything, don't go around punching the top bosses. I recommend getting every single item from every single boss as you go along. It just makes it way better. Trust me. It's fun. You can use all the abilities. You get to see all the characters. And also, it helps balance out your gameplay so you can figure out what you like to use. And it teaches you about the game. So don't just skip to the final boss. Work your way through. It is so much better, and it's a lot more fun down the line. But that is a really fast way to level up. Just go around and punch some final bosses if you're like rebirthing, or just go around and just punch stuff. It's so much faster, and the level does help out because the higher level you are, the more damage you deal. Like, for example, I deal 352 damage per hit because I'm level 348. So if you're like level 1000, you're gonna deal 1000 damage. That is so much damage. That's even more damage than like using a maxed out Susuno, which is like the best ability in the game. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is how you can level up your abilities incredibly quickly. And trust me, if you're trying to rebirth, I'll go more in depth in this in a second. You are going to want to be able to have super high level abilities when you rebirth. Trust me. The basic ability stars work is every single type of star is 5 levels. For example, my feather slash is a magnet star. So if you want to calculate a level, go to the bottom right corner, open the question mark menu, and every single icon is 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 on Rainbow Star. And I want to add the magnet stars I have, so 46 and 47. So I have a level 47 feather slash, and max level is 55. That's just good to know so you know what level your abilities are. But basically, if you want to level up your abilities incredibly quickly, just use them on groups of items. Don't just use them on like a singular item. Like, don't just do this. Instead, you want to like hit more than one thing at once, because it will give you more experience the more things you hit. You can also do this on enemies too. So if you go up to some enemies in arenas, you can just like combo them all if you hit more than one at the same time. And also, it just makes the arenas faster. So if you want to get through arenas incredibly quickly, make your abilities hit more than one enemy instead of just like hitting like this. You want to hit like this to hit more than one. So it makes it way faster. And it also levels up your abilities way faster too. Also, I want to give a quick tip while we're here. If you're having an issue spawning in units, like you can only spawn in like one unit at a time because they're so expensive, what I'd recommend doing is you should drop down your unit to a weaker unit. Now, the one I would recommend doing is, for a while, I was using this unit. By the way, if you watch my New to Pro series, I was using this unit till all the way to the Peace region, which is the max region right now. But what you want to do is you want to get the Dara character from the third boss in the first region, the Naruto region. You want to get the Dara character. And you just want to dump as many diamonds as you can into that character, because around like level 50, he has a bunch of health and he deals more damage, or just a little bit less damage, than most fighters from like places like the Dragon region and Hero Academy. And he is way cheaper. So if you want to be able to spawn in units constantly, make it way easier on yourself if you're having issues using your current characters, I recommend using that character. It makes it so much faster, trust me. Such a better time using them if you use that character instead. But now is the time you've been waiting for. This is how you can get tons of rebirth points incredibly quickly. Now, just for a little bit of a tutorial, these are 3 ways to get ability points. First of all, is based off your player level. Second, the level of your fighters. And third, the ability stars. I'm going to be ignoring the fighter levels because that is way harder to grind, because diamonds are really hard to grind. They take way longer to grind than the other 2 things take. So I would recommend focusing on ability stars and your player level. So from what I can tell, every single rebirth point you get from leveling is 300 levels. So if you're level 300, you get 1 rebirth point from it. If you're level 600, you get 2 rebirth points. And I'm pretty sure if you're level 900, you get 3 rebirth points just from your player level. Now, the main way, my favorite way to get rebirth points, is by leveling up your abilities and getting ability stars. Now, I've already gone over how you can calculate your level of your abilities and how to level them up incredibly quickly, but roughly every 73-ish ability levels, you can get 1 rebirth point. So I currently have about 146, 147 ability stars across all my 4 abilities right here. That means I get 2 rebirth points just in the abilities alone. Now, I'm level 300, so that means I get 1 rebirth point from my level. I get 2 rebirth points from my ability, so that equals 3. So, if you do it right, ability stars are not hard to get, especially if you constantly grind them. They do take quite a bit of time still, but these are honestly the best way for free-to-play players to level up, because there's nothing to help increase your level on these other than these Robux upgrades, which personally, I'm not going to buy these because they do reset every single time you rebirth. But if you do it right and max out 4 abilities, all of the black stars, you can get a total of 220 ability levels, which means you can get 3 rebirth points from all 4 of those abilities combined, which that is a lot of rebirth points considering what you can spend them on. You can level up experience gains so quickly. So if you're a free-to-play player, or if you've already paid a bunch of Robux for like VIP and stuff like that, ability stars is the best way that I've tested to get rebirth points, trust me. But hopefully this video helped you out. If you have any questions or you're confused on anything I mentioned in this video, make sure to let me know down in the comments. I'm also gonna have a pinned comment with commonly asked questions that y'all ask me, so make sure to check that also.